Okay. Hold it for a few minutes, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greetings, 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 greetings. I cannot see the chat right now, but I wanted to get on here for a few minutes before we start tonight. So bear with me as I get some things going on. All right. Oh, yeah. So bear with. Okay. I don't want to echo. All right. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I see it's 8 people in here with us. Yes, 8. The number of new beginnings. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Oh, my goodness. Mm. I've been fasting, y'all, and getting ready for today, and I am so freaking hungry. So, excuse me if you hear some munching on chia seeds in the background. Um, I wanted to get on here and say something really quick. And I'm 14. Ashay, what's going on? What's up, sis? We got Bliss in the thing. She doing the damn thing in the world, breaking the 3D, breaking her, transcending her traumas and triggers. Ashe, Kendra Spirit, I see you. Black Bruja, I see you. One Track, I see y'all now. Literally, I see you. What's up? Auntie Kim, One Track, I love that shit. You like the little nephew that I like, and that I always give little secret tips for your macking. You know what I'm saying? Like the best mac in the world is the feminine. Shit, the feminine got some tools. We got game too. JBML, peace and love to you. Peace, love, and power to you. Yes, let me get my Lemurian seed crystal. Let's see this baby right here. This baby right here. This is what happened last night. Last night, I did a meditation that I hadn't done in a while with this Lemurian seed crystal. And with the lines that you see on here, a lot of these larger crystals, I use them when I make our potions and elixirs as a grid to hold the energy. But these lines on this crystal hold information within each line. And so last night, I went ahead and did a specific meditation to tap into the Akash. And for those of you who may be new to studying spiritual science or metaphysics, Akash is the fifth element. It is the quantum field of energy around us, and it is also within us. It is the library, the Akashic library. This is why our DNA is encoded, right? And when you know the source codes, you can tap in and begin creating your own synchronicities. So I created a synchronicity last night, and what came through my Lemurian seed crystal was so powerful. I wanted to get on here and share a little bit with you before we start the podcast. So if you don't know, what's up, Junkyard Jedi? I see you. What's up, fam? Mama Cam and the damn thing, finna do the damn thing. So let me tell y'all what's going on. All right. The Marian seed crystal, first of all, is can be used for many different things. But for people who are channelers, this is to me one of the top channeling crystals outside of labradorite, which we talked about. And y'all know we got the smaller labradorite necklaces that you can purchase on the site, but this is one of the larger labradorites. Let's see, I want to catch a little bit of that beauty. There we go, right there. Now it's some Star Tribe people inside of here too. And these are maps. This is connected directly to Sirius, right? Which is why tonight, for everybody who joins us on Mighty Networks for the live interactive podcast, you're gonna get a free PDF of the Sirius Mystery, the book, one of the books on Bobby Hemmett's book list. Okay, so just wanted to show y'all that. All right, so now I got everybody here. How are you feeling? How are you doing? What's going on with you? Because over here on our end, the activations is pretty crazy. I'm having a lot of physical symptoms and mental symptoms as well, where I'm picking up on thoughts that are not mine. And instead of letting it drive me crazy, I just decided to jump on here and just give y'all a tidbit of what we're gonna be getting into tonight. Learning about the Akashic record and how to open your Akashic library for me is the goal. That is the goal, y'all. What's happening on the planet? We're swimming in soup. We're swimming in toxic soup right now. And so it impacts everybody differently. If you have been noticing that it's difficult for you to not get triggered, or it's difficult for you to not react to those triggers in a way that reminds you of the old you you've been working on banishing and releasing, right? Because it no longer serves you to be the old you. It seems like it's the most difficult thing in the world. For those of us who are in relationships, it's like, damn, can we get on the same page for like 2 seconds? You know? And the universe, the energy that's coming in through the universe is challenging us to be able to do this while we're swimming in sewage. That's basically what's happening. We're swimming in sewage. Everything within the ethers, which is astral, right? It's filled with all of these entities communicating many different messages. So if you do not study thyself, it's more difficult for you to connect to source code, to the source, the creator of all things. And you gain insight, which is what I call Akashic downloads, meaning you're going to your Akashic library to find out what is going on with you and where you should be focused and what is it going to take for you to heal, right? All of these great things. That's beautiful, Virgo bliss. That's what I'm talking about. We're doing some major magic tonight. So the ringing in the ears, yeah, been real, like real strong. So I know ancestors, when they are communicating or drawing me to them, 22 Ashe, 22 2022 Ashe. When they're speaking to me, my ears usually just ring for a few seconds. My ears just been ringing and ringing, and when they not ringing, I feel pressure, the same kind of pressure I feel when I'm flying in the airplane. I feel this shit sitting at sea level, right? So right now, the parallel realities have split again, and there are many different realities merging on top of each other right now, and it can cause you to feel tired. It can make you sleepy, and sometimes you literally can be sitting and thinking, I know I really need to meditate. I know I really need to go back to my course and get back on my assignments. I know I really need to be practicing some deep breathing. I know I really, right? You know this shit, right? And you just like sitting there and can't even really move because your mind's so busy about so many things, and then it's so many notifications coming through, and you know you're late on your bill, you're 20 days late on this, your car notice due, like ding ding, email, text messages. It's so much, it's just too much, right? And so this really really high momentum that you feel and you're experiencing right now is because we're being triggered to be able to withstand swimming in this toxic energy with the non-ionization of the skies. This shit is impacting us. It's impacting our mental health. It's impacting our emotional regulation systems, where it's difficult to emotionally regulate. And it's about damn time. We need to be challenged. We need to be challenged, because otherwise is the discipline and commitment and consistency that it requires to be self-realized, because it starts to feel like a burden. And you'll even start to feel like that shit ain't working. It worked for everybody else, don't work for me. I guess it ain't for me, right? All these things. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions that shit don't work for you. You know, maybe it does work for you, but it's just some other Akashic downloads, some things in your own book of life that you are going to connect with at some point, so that things do work with you better. So when I was working with the Lemurian last night, the meditation came to me, and the Lemurian was giving me some instructions about Lemuria, the people of Lemuria, and this kind of connects to the 5 root races, which connects to the Akashic records, because we are the Akashic records, right? So there are so many stories and narratives right now. It's like really difficult to find out what's really going on. But we're existing in parallel realities right now. And for those of us who are highly sensitive people, empaths, and especially for those of us who know for sure we have a traumatized brain from things that we went through, right? So the veil came down, and it was like, damn, you can't even lie to yourself no more. So the shit feel uncomfortable. Whatever lie you used to tell yourself about the reasons you don't do things you know you should, it's like you can't do it no more. It's almost like you just have to be like, fuck it. I just got to accept the fact that I have not been consistent, and that's the real reason I'm not seeing results, right? I'm not on a psychic attack right now. It's just that I haven't been consistent. I don't fully believe in myself. I don't fully believe that these things can help me. Maybe these things only help other people, right? There is a specific frequency that is being emitted right now in the ethers to cause us to doubt and second guess ourselves. So when your body is dealing with the levels of radiation we're dealing with right now, right? This technology is being used as a catalyst to activate us. That's the positive side of it. It's time for us to switch our mind and our perspective to, well, how can I get this to benefit me though? You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like the overlords just finna like peace out and leave right now, right? So we have to anchor that new consciousness and look at things from a different perspective, right? And so that we can break free of the mind virus. Where to go? And I mean, many ancient civilizations talked about this mind virus, and it causes fear, and it's very contagious. So a lot of us, some of us, like, I don't even know, where I'm gonna get the next dinner from. I like, what am I gonna do about my job? Corporations are closing down. It's just so much happening right now, and I just want to say to you, those earthly things, they are important and matter, and you want to do the best you can to sustain your lifestyle. But don't let that be what controls you and dictates what you do. So, with the live interactive podcast we're about to do in about 7 minutes, it's countdown time. What's up, Trey? Troy. I love that, Troy. What's up? So, what's happening is it's crazy, but because we know there's an economic reset for a lot of us, when you see something for $22, that shit can look like $2,200 to you just because of the way you're feeling in the inside. It is the nervous system. It is everything that they are using within technology to get us to not all come together in one space. If anybody listening to me right now has participated in anything that we've done, can you drop something in the chat and let me know if when we all get together in one space, do you feel a shift? Do you feel better? Do you feel more connected to source? Do you feel more grounded? Do you feel less crazy? Do you feel like things are beginning to make sense, right? Let me know in the chat. Because if what I've been doing is, not effective, let me know. And I'm going to work on that shit, right? This is the conversation of champions. Ashe, major shift. Thank you, Virgo Bliss. Yes. Junkyard Jedi hit like 777. Ashe, we already know what that means. Kalia, what's up, Kalia? Yeah, you still working. That's all right. I appreciate you, Kalia. Shout out to Kalia. She's been so supportive to her own self and consistent with what she's been doing. Ashe. So with all this going on, y'all, I want y'all to be encouraged because when Betelgeuse first started really sending its energy here, this was right around the time of Kobe's transition. And when Black Panther came out and the energy was coming in so strong, prior to that, I knew nothing about Betelgeuse. So when I started to connect with LUR, which is one of my cosmic cousins, who typically watches over us while we're traveling, we got videos and stuff. Like, it's amazing how when you see the ships like actually with you and watching over you is beautiful. But as within, so without. But he told me, he was like, you need to make sure that you let people know how important it is right now to be able to manage your own mindset and to be able, and when your mind is not allowing you to slow down, that's when it's time to drop down into your heart. You got to get out of your head, y'all. When I did that Dark Goddess Tribal Trap chant to help us break through these things, which is on this channel, you got to get out of your head when it get like that and drop down in your heart. And there are different ways that you can do that, but you have to drop down in the heart. That is the only way you're going to get clarity, right? So with the next 4 minutes that we have, I am going to put the chat in here for y'all to come over here and join us on the podcast. Give me 1 second. Let me drop that in here. And I know that my assistant is so amazing. She has helped us so much. It really is no words to even explain how much she has helped us. But I want y'all to get in here because y'all answered on the poll and it was like Akashic activations. I want to know how to get my own. And so after I saw like 43%, I was like, okay, this is definitely what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like this is no is nothing else to say, but this is what we got to do. So I'm gonna drop that in here for y'all, and y'all can follow us. Hold on, y'all can follow us over there because there's some stuff that I want to say to you, and I can't say it here because we are being watched. I'm aware. It's all right though. All is well. All is well. All right. So tonight, it's not just gonna be information and random. We going all the way in. So all you got to do is go to newverselive.com. You're going to click on the product that you see right there for the podcast. It's just $22. For the next 30 days, you have access to a whole bunch of shit. I'm talking about a whole bunch of shit that's going to make things make sense. Because I know that this is part of my responsibility because I know my galactic signature and my Atmakarika. And I know that this is what I'm here to do. There's no doubt about it. But I still experience what you experience as the collective. I know that your family and shit has been like crazy. You almost feel like you don't even know what the fuck to do, because everybody is in a triggered fight or flight state. Most everybody, people who haven't been doing the work. And for so many of us, we would have been doing the work had we known, but the people that raised us didn't know, so we didn't know. And that's all right. But you're not on the same earth that you always been on. Okay? If you ain't figured it out yet, you're not. And there's video footage of the two earths actually splitting that Gina Marie Colvin found today. And when I saw that, when I got up from meditation, I was just like, wow, she caught footage of what I've been channeling about. So it's deep. It's really deep. I want you to know how to break out of the matrix, okay? I want you all to be able to bend your own spoons. And that is being able to take something that seems like it's impossible to change, and because it's hard, right? But you find a way to change the molecular structure of whatever that thing is. And we know by the double slit experiment, for those of us that study quantum physics, that particles become waves and they change based on observation. So as you are observing your own self and your own thoughts, minds, and sensations within your body, the outcome of what's happening in your life is going to be connected to the way that you are observing your own self. And as much as we would like to blame the overlords for everything, we're in the age of Aquarius now, and it's time for us to have some responsibility. If you know you are on the path of being a galactic guardian, what are you doing different today? If you are not doing anything different today to change it, odds are the deeper we get into Mars retrograde, the deeper we get into the underworld, the more difficult it's going to be for you to manage your life. So this ain't no cap shit. This ain't no clout shit. This big pyramid shit. So come on over here and join us on Mighty Networks. I'm going all the way in. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you are sensitive about certain subjects, it's gonna be a lot of jokes, because if we do not transmute this energy into laughter and joy and gangster gratitude and peace and love, you might as well be a zombie, right? And they are doing the best they can to get us back into that zombified state of being, y'all. And look, we're about to be watching people that we care about and love and already have not only be ill, but it transition from the physical realm. You want to already have tools and a tribe in place to be able to deal with those things. And that's what we're creating. All right, y'all. So I'm finna head on over there. It's my time. For those of you who have not ordered your obsidian mirror right here that we have, go ahead and order it. If you are on Patreon on any tier, this event will be completely free for you. Go to Patreon and get on the tier, okay? And this is the other one that we have, which is a selenite palm stone with the Hamsa symbol, which provides protection and sends away negative evil energy. That's on the site. And we got some new citrine pendants that are organized as well. We're not playing with this shit. If you a 5D tower, you able to have power over the 5G. Trust and believe that. All right, I'm heading on over there. I'm expecting to see. Let's see who pull up. Let's see who pull up. Let's see who's serious about this, because I can't sit around no more. I cannot sit around and let them keep playing with my mind and my feelings and my genetics and shit. Like I'm not. It's time for us to take responsibility. All right. See you on the other side of 5D consciousness.